Hi there and welcome back to the channel. A few things have been happening recently over the past 48 hours. I did a workshop, a CRT repair and diagnostic workshop where I demonstrated CRTs. I did a presentation on how CRT works, the basics of it, just in case they didn't know. And also did practical demos as well of how to take off the anode cap and discussion of people's TV sets and monitors that have got issues. And it was a really nice presentation at the RMC cave. Thank you, Neil, very much for letting me present there. And then that was yesterday, and then today I went to go and pick up two televisions from a eBay seller in Liverpool. The eBay seller was WeLoveCRTs, and he said, come along, I've got a lot more CRTs you can have a look at. And I wasn't expecting what I saw. There were a lot. So I actually bought and paid for, via eBay, two TVs. I came away with 5 TVs. One's not a TV, but yeah, it's really interesting. To say that what the seller's got is the motherload is an understatement. There's a lot. But yeah, it was just absolutely amazing. And I think I just need to show you, and I'm not entirely sure whether I've got enough bench space. I've got some really interesting stuff, really interesting stuff. So let me move you to across the on the side so you get a better view of the whole thing. I'm going to have a glug of orange juice. I've only just got back from Liverpool, and I've got some really interesting stuff which is going to be used, and I'm actually going to repair it on the on my channel. I've probably got about 6 months worth of videos coming out of these TVs. Yeah, let's get you into place and you can have a look. Okay, right, yes. Let's show you what I've got. Okay, so I'll get the two TVs I've bought on eBay. Bear with me. What we got here is a Sony KV1400UB. Don't know what year, I'll find out soon. A little bit scuffed, bits of damage, but it's okay. And then we've got a Panasonic. Now it was, I can never remember it. It's a TC-682GR. It's about a 16-inch, I think. Is there anything? Does anything open up? I don't know. It does power up, and I think it also has a remote, but there's not a remote with it. And yeah, they're both RF only. That's fine. That's not a problem. Yeah. So collectively, looking about, I think it was about just under £60 for the pair. Yeah. Then, when I got there, there was just so many TVs. Just so many TVs to choose from. Just unbelievable. It really was the motherload of TVs. Predominantly Trinitrons as well, which was, I didn't get Trinitrons. And I will be going back there. I will be going back there to get some more. Let me move this to one side. Let's just move my drink. I'm bashing my all my tools and everything. Right. So we had that and that. So the seller took me to the big storage container he's got, and I was just amazed at what's there. Commodore monitors, 1960s stuff, Sony Trinitrons from all various years, the infamous KV1800 Sony, which always has problems. Oh God, there's just so much. There's so much. Philips from the 70s, just absolutely amazing. And out of all of this, I saw this little silver television, and it just sort of glistened, and I want to have a look at that. And this is what I got. This. So it's a Mitsubishi, mid-80s. We've got some wear here. Plastic screen. Looks like it's a remote set. I don't even know what model it is. Let's have a look. This is the CT 1505BM. So Mitsubishi CT 1505BM. And it is a remote set, and the remote's with it, and it's there right now. And I just saw it, and I went, yep, I need that. I need to actually see whether I can get this working. And it's here. It's a little bit ropey. And there's the remote control, which actually sits inside the TV. Absolutely fantastic. So there we go. And that just simply sits inside that flap there. Absolutely marvellous. I haven't seen one of these in a very, very, very long time. So let's just put that back in. Clip it. And again, it's got some controls here: channel, tuning, brightness, contrast, vertical, stuff like that. Really simple. It is a basic television, but it just screams 1980s to me, and it's got that lovely silver look from the early to mid 80s. I think this is probably about 82, 83, 84, something like that. So 15-inch set. Yeah, it's going to be a pleasure to get this working. The only issue is that the buttons here and the on-off button all quite worn, so the paint has come off. I might actually restore that. If this works, I'm actually going to have a go at trying to restore it. It's a little bit, yeah, a little bit how are you doing, but we might be able to do something with it. So there's that. And I haven't even finished yet. I haven't finished. So, there's that. Then, right at the front of this container was this. It's a Philips, or a Philips, as one of my friends said. Yeah, the on-off buttons work. It's a little 15-inch, I think, by the looks of it. But what's fascinating is it has a subwoofer. There's some sort of subwoofer in this. It's a SCART socket TV. I think this is probably about late 80s, early 90s. It's got teletext, program volumes, brightness, contrast, search, video, audio, and headphones. So you've got inputs on the front there. Nothing there. It's got this great big grab handles. It feels like a broadcast monitor, but it's not. And it's a Philips G90AE. John, if you're watching, let me know if you've actually worked on one of these, please. Yeah, it's got SCART, RF, and also some sort of composite. And it's got this thing. I don't know what this is. I think it might be an aerial. So I think actually, yeah, that went in there like that. So it must have been an aerial just here. Yeah, so it says it's got a subwoofer on it. Just fascinating thing. It's a bit of cheap black crap from the 90s, but I want to see if it works. I want to see if it goes. So yeah, there's probably a remote you can get with it as well. So that's not the final item. I've got one more. And again, when I saw this, it sort of just sparkled at me and said, yeah, come by me. It really did. And the final thing is an Amstrad PCW9256 8-bit Z80 Amstrad computer from the early 90s to mid 90s. Floppy disk, CPM, tiny little screen on it, probably about 10-inch, something like that. Yep. Absolutely tiny, absolutely filthy. Yeah. I don't think I've got a keyboard. I'll have to find a keyboard for it. Part of the Office Automation series from Amstrad. And it was sitting in a corner, and it just looked so cute sitting in the corner. And I thought, why not? Let's have a go. Did a deal for these three, and yeah, they're at home. And so over the next 4, 5, 6 months, I'm going to be doing all of these TVs, and so I'm going to have to. I've literally got all the material I need for the next 6 to 8 months of actually repairing. I've got at least 5 videos, maybe 8 videos out of this lot, 8 to 10. Yeah, this really interests me because it's got a lovely 80s aesthetic. It's going to be a nice little gaming monitor. That was just pure curiosity. That I love the aesthetic of the little Mitsubishi. The KV1400, I just love them, absolutely love them. They're really lovely TVs. And this was a little bit of fluff, just a little bit of interest, just to see whether I could actually get it working. I did have one. I did actually sell it on. I had an Amstrad PCW 8256 upgraded to 512. Yeah, and I sold it on. This looks so unloved, bit scraped up, bit battered. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a full refurbishment of this, get it working, get some software in there. I might even put in a USB floppy disk if this doesn't work. Yeah. I've always liked little word processors. They're great little tools. I do actually write stories and stuff like that. So yeah, I usually use a very specific laptop to do that, but. Yeah, I just thought it was just a fascinating little thing. Tiny little thing. Absolutely minuscule. A parallel port on the back, and it says use only PC9256 printers. Probably because they've changed the pinouts on it. So yeah, and it'll probably blow up something now. But yeah. Just fascinating. Looks a bit waterlogged as well. I think it's had a bit of water on it some point. So yeah, we're going to really see where all of this goes. So yeah, it's just been absolutely a fascinating day. After collecting all these, myself and my dog Safi went off to Liverpool docks. We had a bit of lunch, and then we've driven back, and I've literally just come in, got myself a drink, and sat down and done this video. So these are fresh out of the car. And it's grimy. They are grimy. So yeah, it's not entirely sure how long these videos are going to take. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for watching. Please look out for the videos on this. I'm probably going to do the little Mitsubishi because that's one of this one here. I'm probably going to do this one first. Then I'm going to do that one and that one first, sort of there, and then I'm going to do the Philips and the Sony and this next. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please look out for the videos, and please like and share and subscribe my channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next video.